Alrighty, guys, check it out. So AMC is pretty much at break even right now. Is currently around 3:30, so we're pretty much in the middle of power hour. So I figure let's do a quick update on AMC, break down the charts. I think the last video I made was maybe 2 days ago. So let's see what it's doing right now, what it's been up to. So if y'all find value, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you guys want some free money, who doesn't like free money? Don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo and up to 12 stocks from Webull. Link down below, or by simply going to stasforfest.com/Moomoo or stasforfest.com/Webull. We'll talk more about that later. And now, cheers. Let's get into it. So check it out, guys. Again, AMC right now is at break even, and we've had a couple of runs over the past 2 days. Again, I don't think I made an AMC video yesterday. I think it was the day before. So yesterday we had a pretty nice run in the morning, but now that I'm looking at it, we actually dumped in the morning, and then we had that big run. But you guys can see we went from roughly $5 at open yesterday down to 487. Then we ended up seeing a pretty big move of around 6% to about 515, and 515 now, guys, is acting as resistance today. You guys can see earlier in the day, if I zoom in here, we hit 516. We retested roughly that point a little bit after that, so we hit 516 at 11:20 a.m. Then we tested it again about 40 minutes later. We got rejected. We ended up going all the way down to about $5 flat, so we lost roughly 2.3%, and now we're fighting to go back. Where are we now? 511. We're fighting to turn green and fighting to go back to 515 to test that level. And to be honest, guys, what I'm noticing here is, at least on the intraday chart, then we'll peel back the layers a bit and see what's going on the other time frames, but I'm actually seeing an ascending triangle, kind of, right? You guys see this right here. We have clear resistance at around 515, like I said, but at the same time, we are making higher lows. We have been over the past day and a half, you guys can see, and all day today. I mean, you guys can see these higher lows that we've made today. That's kind of what I'm noticing here, guys. So ascending triangle, if we break 15, or not 15, $5.16, I'll put my alert a little bit above that. I'll put it at 520. If we break out of there, maybe we do get a little bit more upside in the short term. So let me do that now. Mark is at or above $5.20. And now let's take a look at the 5-day chart to see kind of how we've done throughout the week. And you guys probably know, I think I mentioned this in my last AMC video, this stock's been downtrending not only for the past couple of days, but also pretty much for the past couple of weeks. Well, not many weeks, but really just about 2 weeks at this point, ever since they reported earnings. Their stock went from 620 down to about 5, or actually 485, like we said earlier in this video. And now we're fighting to start, trying at least to start to break out again. But, ever since the 5th of May, right, we've been making lower highs, lower lows, and downtrending. Now, right now, if we look at the 1-hour chart, we are slowly starting to break out of the 50 SMA, not by much, but we're trying to. And if we do break out of 520, that will put us in a great position here on the 20-day chart, to the point where, hey, maybe we start going towards that 540 mark, 550, right by the 180 SMA. Heck, maybe it goes even higher than that. But we're starting to see the start of a reversal, in my opinion, right? We're pretty oversold, and, we arguably have a bullish divergence as well. Yeah, we kind of do here on the RSI down here, guys. You see that, right? So we have a bullish divergence. We're not fully there yet, not fully breaking out, but we could be any second now, as we are starting to go back above $5, 515, 520 is going to test. And if we do break out, that could be where we start to see that move. That on the 4-hour chart, you're going to notice, wait a second, we have a channel, uptrending channel on the 4-hour chart, where we could be playing more towards the top of that if we start breaking the low to mid 5s, which again, now we're testing. We're at 512 right now, up 0.4% so far on the day, as we are midway through power hour at the time that I'm making this video. So you guys can see here on the 4-hour chart, it's very, it's very obvious that the bulls are still in charge. At least they have been over the past roughly 2 months at this point, since the middle of March. So we're noticing we're making higher highs, higher lows. We're now at the bottom of this channel. Bulls are coming in. They're fighting. Now all we have to wait for is the confirmation. Then this could play out. For all we know, I mean, if this plays out beautifully like it has the last couple times we've seen a rally off the bottom of the channel, AMC could be going towards the mid 6s, man, maybe $7, maybe more than that, just judging on, what this chart's looking like. I mean, last time we saw a big rally, we got to 620. We took the highs out from the previous rally, which were right around 570. And, at this point, we're holding above the lows from the end of April, which is very pivotal for the bulls. We're holding above that low. Now all we have to do is wait for the breakout, which we're not getting yet, but it could be right around the corner any minute now. So I put my alert at 520. I'll put another one. Let's put another one at 550. Mark is that we're above, and we'll see where it goes from there. And that's a quick breakdown, guys, of AMC. It's just been consolidating. I feel like it's waiting for the break. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, in my opinion. We just have to be patient and wait for the break. I'm waiting patiently, guys. You guys are probably as well. Let me know in the comments what you're up to. Hit that like button, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo, guys. It is free money. Once you open up an account, you get one free share of stock, and if you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks. And once you fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you want some free money and you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link, and you might as well get 12 more stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I appreciate you all. As always, let's quickly take a look at some other names right now. Palantir just keeps on trucking along, guys. Holy crap. Just when you thought it was overbought, it was getting to a point where it needed to cool off, the thing is up 15% on the day. That is just insane. I think earlier today when I made my Palantir video, it was up around 11%, 10%, and it just has not let up. It's now at what? $11.77. The intraday high is $11.80, which is insane. I mean, it hasn't pulled back at all in the past 2-3 days, guys. Well, really 2 days. And it's just on fire. And you guys can see now officially we have taken out the highs from about a year ago, which I believe, actually less than a year ago. Back in August, we were at around 1150. You guys probably remember that from my previous video. So we took out that 1150 level, like I actually called out a couple days ago. That's the next spot we'd test. We broke out of there, and now we're actually going towards the highs from back here about, when was that? A year ago. Yeah, back in April of last year, we hit roughly 1480, 1490, $15. That's by the looks of it where Palantir could be going. But don't get it twisted, guys. Don't get too excited. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but this will see a pullback, whether it's tomorrow, later today. We only have 25 minutes left during the in power hour here, but still later today, next week, I don't know. We will get a pullback. And I'm not saying it's going to give back all the gains. I know a lot of you guys out there, maybe not a lot of you, but some of you bears out there, you probably thought Palantir was going to give back all the gains like it did this time, but it didn't. So at this point, you're probably looking at it. How much gains is it going to give back? In my opinion, honestly, I would not be surprised if it did come down, maybe if it hit $12 or, it rallies a little bit more. Okay, let's say it hits $12, right? I wouldn't be surprised if it were to come down to retest that, maybe 10, 10.50. You guys can see that was the high from back in the middle of February, also from just about a week ago. That would be reasonable, in my opinion, for this to cool off, hit 10.30, 10.50, maybe $10 flat, consolidate a little bit, find a new support range, and then just bounce from there and maybe go back to 12, higher than that. That'd be healthy. It's not healthy for this thing to go straight to $15. I mean, I don't know. It might do it. Who the heck knows, right? But in my opinion, and I know a lot of you guys probably agree, we are due for a pullback. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe and check out the Patreon if you guys want to be a part of the Discord chat. You want to see me build out my Patreon portfolio, and if you want to get all my charts and ideas throughout the day, have more access to me throughout the day, that's on Patreon, link down below, or just go to StasSurfest.com/Patreon. Get your 15 stocks from Moomoo and your 12 stocks from Webull as well. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.